You know what's super annoying when you're trying to use your tablet and then there's a big glare on your screen, and if you're outside, the sun makes it even worse. So does this new Huawei MatePad 11.5S Paper Matte Edition fix that problem? Well, let's find out after using this tablet not only for the paper matte screen, but for all the different apps that I've managed to test on this tablet, making this tablet more than a PC. Alright, let's talk about why this paper matte is great. Now imagine having two tablets side by side. One has a shiny and a glossy screen that not only gets covered with fingerprints but also has a super annoying glare. Now this is very common, especially with a room with lots of lights like here in our studio, where it makes it super annoying to use daily. And then there's this tablet which has the paper matte screen where not only it does not attract any fingerprints, but the annoying glare that I've mentioned is significantly reduced, hence making it super nice to use. Then when you compare this to reading a physical book, both might look nice when you're reading an ebook or a comic, but with this paper matte technology, the colors on the tablet look way more true to life, like you're actually reading on a real paper. So how does all of this work? Well, because it's using a special color mapping algorithm that adjusts the screen brightness, color and temperature to make it feel like you're looking at a real page. So whether or not you're reading an online magazine, an ebook or even a comic, the display on this looks very vibrant and also immersive. Plus, there's also the patented color mapping algorithm that accurately maps thousands of colors from the screen, which is RGB, to a painting-like color of CMYK, and this creates an effect like just how you're reading on paper. Cool, right? Alright, let's dive into the Paper Matte 2.0, as this is the all-new Huawei Paper Matte display and is packed with some really cool patented technology. First, it has a 27-layer paper matte technology that makes the screen easier on the eyes and super clear as well. Now, another cool feature is the nanoscale anti-glare etching, which cuts down up to 99% of ambient light. Now, this is why you won't have that annoying reflections as mentioned earlier. It offers a paper-like writing experience, and I'll talk more about my experience using the new Huawei M Pencil with the Neuralink technology later in this video. But now let's do a sound test for you to hear how it sounds like writing on this paper matte display using my binaural microphone. So put on your best headphones to get the best experience. Now, another awesome feature is the nanoscale magnetron optical layer, and this is because matte displays in general does not usually have great light coming out from the screen, but this specific tech increases the screen light transmittance up to 95%, so it's overall still bright and clear even though it has a matte display. And on top of that, it has all the right certifications like the SGS first ever Low Visual Fatigue 2.0, the TUV Rainland Reflection Free, Low Blue Light and Flicker Free certifications. Now this means that it reduces eye fatigue by 34% and even brain fatigue by 17% when you're writing and really focusing on the screen. Now this is perfect for someone like me who always suffer with migraines often. Next, let's dive into the real-time scenarios on when this Huawei MatePad 11.5S together with a paper matte display gives you the overall benefit when it comes to the apps. So let's start with Huawei's GoPaint app. Now, to be honest, I don't usually use drawing apps, but after trying GoPaint for a week, I'm totally hooked. So this app is a lot like Procreate, but here's the best part, it is free. And it also offers left-handed mode, which is something that Procreate does not offer. Now GoPaint also supports different realistic textures for the look and feel of a canvas. It has this cool digital paper simulation that lets you apply multiple paper textures to match your art style. Now you can adjust the textures and the shadows to create a realistic painting experience on the tablet. Plus it also gives you preloaded textures for styles like oil painting and ink, so you don't have to hunt for textures online. And for you pros out there, it even gives you pro-level editing since it has over 100 customizable brushes, where Huawei has teamed up with the China Academy of Art (CAA) to create professional brushes, giving you options like ink wash, oil painting and watercolor brushes. The layer capacity has also been increased, as you can work with up to 320 layers, which is about 15% more than brands and way more than Procreate's 208 layers. Now this allows for more complex and detailed artwork when using this particular app. Next, there are a lot of cool gesture control technology with a total of 8 plus gestures and shortcuts like undo, redo, and the touch and hold color capture. Now, all of this experience is enhanced with a new 3rd generation Huawei M Pencil, which uses the Neuralink technology. Now with this, it gives you a very ultra smooth drawing experience, which is also ultra low latency, which has 10K pressure sensing levels. Next up, let's talk about using WPS Office and using it together with the Huawei Smart Magnetic Keyboard, because this combo is really amazing. Now before that, firstly, just so you know that the WPS Office 2.0 is free and is all pre-installed in this tablet, and other than the fact that it is free to use, here are 5 top features of the app. Now firstly, the UI is like you're using it on a PC, because you know how app versions are compared to desktop versions where it's usually different. Well, that's not the case over here, as you'll have an easier way to do your work coming from a desktop to this particular tablet. Now on top of that, since it gives you that PC-like experience, both the keyboard and mouse interaction are also available on the app as well. Then there's also the pivot table supported on the app compared to Microsoft Office Mobile, which does not support that. Then the formula insertion can go up to advanced formula editing, something that I don't personally use but worth mentioning. Then finally, there's even grid lines and ruler visuals, something that is not supported for the mobile version of WPS. Now we've done an in-depth review of WPS Office as a software, so you can check out that video, link down below. Now with the Huawei Smart Magnetic Keyboard, also powered by the Neuralink technology, you get different experiences in 3 forms: the laptop form, the split form, and the studio form. Now this makes it super versatile compared to just using a regular laptop. So for example, the laptop form would come in handy when you're doing spreadsheets or typical office work. Then the split form gives you a more versatile experience of both touching the screen and with having the keyboard separate from the tablet, so you have an easier experience on both. Then finally, the studio form is for situations where you just sit back and relax and enjoy the nice viewing content experience. Then the keyboard is also really thin at 6.2 mm and it weighs at only 210 grams, so it's super easy to carry around the whole setup and is way lighter than carrying a laptop. Now if all of these things mentioned over here is too overwhelming for you, and if you want to recap, don't worry, because we have everything mentioned in this video at our website at www.adamlobo.tv. Links to the website will be down below. But what if you want to take plain and simple notes then? Well, that's why I decided to try Huawei Notes. Because not only you can write notes, but you can also record audio clips that sync with your type and handwritten notes, so you never miss a thing. So imagine how handy it is, especially when you're taking notes during lecture or having a roundtable sessions together with your colleagues. Then as mentioned earlier, the quick features like tapping the screen with 2 fingers to undo and tapping with 3 fingers to redo come in clutch when you need to take notes super fast. Plus, the 3.2 aspect ratio screen is really nice for taking notes on the go. So yes, it was an overall great experience using this particular app as well. But how about pure entertainment? Well, I tested both music and video playback and it sounds amazing thanks to the Histon version 9.0. Now the tablet also has a refresh rate up to 144Hz, so you'll get a super smooth navigating experience. The screen also has a P3 color gamut and a 2.8K resolution, and something that I couldn't do or use with previous Huawei tablets was to be able to play YouTube videos beyond 1080p, and it is finally great to know now that I can play YouTube videos to the highest 4K resolution, and with 8800 mAh of battery capacity, you can enjoy endless entertainment with it. And here's a sound test so you can hear how great the speakers were even with such a thin and a lightweight tablet.
Together, not apart. Our love's a steady heart.
Now, there were some people saying about how certain apps like Netflix is not directly available in the Huawei app gallery, so here is how you can get it. First, search for Netflix in the Huawei app gallery. Then you'll be prompted to open the Google Play Store, simply type Netflix again and click install. Yep, it's super simple. And thanks to the Huawei Kirin 9000 chip, you can not only download all the games you want, but you can play the games on the tablet to your heart's content. And the gaming performance on the tablet was really good as well, making it even and all-round a great tablet to use. So in conclusion, after using this Huawei MatePad 11.5S Paper Matte Edition, I can confidently say that this tablet is a total game changer. From reducing the glare with the paper matte technology to offering a true-to-life reading experience, it is perfect for both work and play with more than a PC experience all in all. So whether you're an artist using GoPaint, a professional relying on WPS Office 2.0, or just someone who just loves to binge watching shows and playing games, this tablet has got you covered. But the best part is that all of these features come together in a sleek and a lightweight design that is easy to carry around anywhere. Now, the official Malaysian price of this Huawei MatePad 11.5S has not been announced yet, but based on my online research with some online conversion, it may cost about 2,400 plus minus. Now, if it's true, then it will be mind-blowing because based on further research, there is apparently a sales promotion of getting back free gifts and rebate worth up to 2,046 ringgit. And if that is true, you are technically getting the tablet for cheaper than what it is going to be priced yet. But of course, I'll leave all the links once I get the official announcement of the product in the description below and also at the pinned comment as well.